Hey brothers, Mike here. I want to talk to you today about something I'm very excited about, and it is our signature offering that we've offered now for, over 15 years. It's called the BraveHeart Intensive, and I just want to tell you a little bit about what it is so that you will know if you're considering, or maybe know someone who might be considering joining us for an upcoming BraveHeart Intensive. So it is an immersive transformational training experience for Christian men that helps them get clear on these 4 pillars that we believe are essential for every man to know in order for him to become the man that he is meant to be. Those pillars fall under these 4 categories. One of them is identity, one of them is mission, one of them is values, and one of them is shadow mission. So I'll unpack a little bit about what I mean by those, and then tell you a little bit about the format, and then how you can sign up. So identity. So what we believe within the BraveHeart men is that simply knowing the general sense of who you are in Christ, like what the scriptures say about who we all are in Christ, for a man of God is not quite enough for us to know our specific place in the world, our specific calling or our role. And so what we endeavor to do within the BraveHeart work is go deeper than that with every man who comes to a BraveHeart Intensive. We dive deeper than personality tests can go. We go deeper than Strength Finder, than spiritual gifts surveys, personality, other kinds of personality examinations or assessments. We go right to the deep heart, the deep core of a man. And what we're seeking to answer is the question, when God dreamed of you specifically, what was that dream? And getting clear about what that is, we work with every man in conjunction with God and other men to help you get clear about the answer to that question. And you come out of the work with what we call an identity statement. It's really more than a statement. It's more like a personal manifesto encapsulating the deep truth about who you are uniquely as a man. This is foundational to almost everything that then follows as you go about your life, because it helps you know what to say yes to, what to say no to, where you fit and where you don't, right? So that's identity. Mission just follows naturally out of that. It's when you are operating in your identity at a 10, when you are showing up fully in your true self. What is the natural, positive, transformational impact that happens in the world around you? How does the world shift and change around you when you show up as your true self at a 10 in Christ? And that is your mission. So we work with you to identify what that mission is. This is not about career. Your mission is what you are up to anytime, anywhere, any place when you are operating within your true self, within your identity in Christ. And so we deal with identity and mission. Values, even though we call them values, we're not really talking about what you think is right or wrong or principles to live by. We're talking about the contexts and the ways of engaging life that you must have in your life in order for you to function and thrive in the way you're meant to, according to your design. So not every man is meant to go at the same pace. Not every man is meant to go in the same environment. We figure out together, given your identity and mission, what are the contexts that you need to protect yourself from? What are the contexts you need to always be in? What is the way of engaging life that you need to always be nurturing and protecting or moving toward in order for you to be the man you're meant to be? And then shadow mission is really the underbelly of all that. It's what can take you out. What is the mission that you seek to fulfill when you slip out of identity? What is the self-destructive patterns that may exist under the surface when you slip out of the circle, as we call it, when you fall out of identity and kind of go into dark places? We identify that, bring it up into the light so you can see it clearly and work with it rather than keep trying to forget about it or not think about it too much. We bring it right out into the open. So those are the 4 things we go after in the weekend, and we do this in a way that is not analytical. It is very much heart-based, and it is very effective. So when men walk away from this experience, this training experience, they walk away with this information. And for many of the men who go through this work, it becomes a seminal moment for them. It becomes a defining moment that changes the way they live the rest of their lives. I'm not trying to oversell it. That just is the fact for a lot of the guys that go through this. And we set this up because it is such deep work. We set it up in a particular way. We're not a big event, so we set it up in a way where it's small and it's intimate, and we vet every man who comes. So like when you sign up for this experience, you go through a vetting process where we talk with you to make sure you're ready for it, make sure you've done enough work ahead of time so that you can get into the work, not only for yourself, but so that you can help another man go through the process as well, because we do this in a communal setting. We help one another go through this work together. We usually have max of about 18 guys that go through this work together. So we vet all the guys that go. We have facilitators there that help you get through it. And we offer it in a couple of different formats. One of the ones that's probably the most common is a 4-day retreat setting where you go off to a lovely location, you immerse yourself in beautiful surroundings with great food and great environment, and you spend just some concentrated time really diving into these questions about, who am I? What is the mission that I'm called to fulfill in the world? What are the environments that I have to be in order for me to thrive? And how can I get taken out? And just go after that stuff with a full intent of our presence and purpose. We also, though, offer it as a course in person, or many times we'll do it virtually as well. And we may in the future even offer it as a self-paced course. We're working on that possibility now. So there's different formats to try to get to as many men as we can with that. But that is what it is. And it is fully transformative work. It's very powerful for the guys who go through it. And it takes a little bit of courage to actually say yes to it, because don't mess around. Like, you're actually going to go into some deep places into your heart when you go through this work. But what I'll tell you is that for every man who goes through it, even though there's usually some trepidation when they come or when they show up, within the first hour or two, you just relax, because you realize you're among friends, you're among allies. We're all there to help one another get to this information, get to this data, get to these insights that we all want. And the point of it is so that you can live the rich, full life that you're made to live, and all of us want that as men. So it's great work. So that's what the BraveHeart Intensive is. And if you go to our website at thebraveheartmen.com and flip over to the events page, you will see if there are current offerings that are available for us or for you right there that you can apply for. Also, you'll probably see a box there that says we have bespoke offerings as well. So if you have a men's group, or you have just a group of friends that you want to get together, we can do this work with as few as 6 men. So if you have a group of guys in your own community that you would like for us to come and do this with you, with your guys, we want to talk to you. We'd love to do that. We'd love to provide a way or make a way for us to come and facilitate this work for you. If you want us to do it with your church, we'd love to do that as well. Just reach out to us and we'll have a conversation. We'll see if we can make that work. So that's it for today. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what the BraveHeart Intensive is, and invite you to consider going through it yourself. If you have any questions about your own identity, like who are you really as a man or a man of God? What is your mission? What is your purpose here? If you don't feel like you're in the right place, or you don't fit, or it doesn't feel like you're kind of in the right spot doing the right kinds of things, this work is for you. Or if you're getting taken out by your own shadow, this work is for you. So that's what I'm going to encourage you with today. I hope you'll check it out, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Have a great week, guys.